Hell will freeze over the day I do a review on sours, and all I talk about is how amazing they are. I swear to God.
Fast 40.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another bonus episode. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Luke.
And today we are reviewing Gunwhale Ales Hawaiian Sling Wild IPA. This is a 6.1% ABV. Wild makes me think that it's probably using Brett in there. It's going to be like a funky IPA. And actually, Gunwhale Ales is known for kind of their sours and their really unique harvesting of their yeasts. I have not actually been to their brewery to do an episode yet, but I have tried their beers at several beer festivals, and I've met the guys. They're freaking awesome. I showed up early to pick up these cans. This is their very first can release, by the way, so it's kind of exciting to like try one of their first big like public outside the brewery releases. Yeah, I don't know, I'm stoked. You ready?
Me too, yeah.
All right, let's dig in. Let's have some beer. All right, guys, so the beer's been poured. It's time to dig into the aroma. You ready, Luke?
Absolutely. Okay.
I'm actually getting a lot of sweet on the nose.
And hops. Not a lot of funk.
Yeah, I honestly, I mean, wild IPA, I was definitely expecting a little bit of a farmhousey aroma off this. No, it smells like a sweet, juicy, hazy IPA.
Yeah, malt and hops.
I do want to point out the head retention was pretty rough on this one. The carbonation, I mean, literally it's been poured for maybe a minute or so, but I mean, it dissipated pretty quick.
Immediately. Just
Yeah. But despite that fact, the aroma's still there.
Yeah. I mean, even with the lack of funkiness, it still smells phenomenal.
Yeah, it smells really, really good. Am I getting a little peppery too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a little pepperiness as well in there, so. All right, well, let's dig in. Let's see what the flavor tastes like.
There's the Brett.
Yeah, what the? What the hell? Okay, I'm quite certain that I don't think I've ever had a wild IPA before. This is very interesting.
I've had quite a few Brett and sour IPAs. This one's odd. I mean, usually a Brett IPA you can get a little bit of that Brett funk through the nose, but this one.
No, it's not funky. I feel, is it the Brett that's kind of just cutting out that like super bitterness? I feel like something's building up, and then I get something else that kind of like shuts it down a little bit.
Neutralizes it.
Yeah, neutralizes it. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Man. What I will say is, I was a little afraid of this beer, I'm not going to lie, and trying it now, I really like it.
Yeah,
It's super well balanced. Slightly sweet. Nicely malty. It's nothing spectacular. I mean, it's not fireworks in your mouth or anything, but damn, I don't know. This is really 6.1%. 6.1%.
Really? Fascinating.
What'd you think it was?
7.
Really?
Yeah, 7.5. I mean, that was just a guess.
To me, drinkability-wise, I'm I'm sitting here. I mean, I had a full glass, and I'm almost done. So
as it warms up a little bit and I get a little more airspace in my glass, I'm getting a little bit of that funk on the nose.
well, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's warm it up a little bit. I'm getting the pepperiness too.
For sure.
Pepperiness is getting throughout the body. It's kind of nice though. This, you could tell, is a very different beer from any other beer you've tried, at least for me. There's all kinds of unique flavors popping out of this, like profiles. There's, you know, definitely a play on the malts and the hops. It's pretty diverse. I mean, IPAs, I just feel like, is normally just malt, hops, and that's what you're focusing on, and this has got so much more going on.
It's one of the things that I've enjoyed about funky and sour hoppy beers is it just adds a little extra
Oh, there it is, yeah.
facet, I guess you could say. It just takes it to another place. And I mean, it's not always a good place, but
Yeah.
in this case it is.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is a freaking winner.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, let's go into the scoring. How would you rate the aroma?
The aroma's not my favorite aspect of it. But even that being said, I'll say 7. Because there's nothing off about it. It's tropical. It's unique. I mean, there's that little bit of Brett Funk in there, and tropical hops, and some sweet malt. So, it's a solid 7.
Awesome. Well, for me, I'm giving it an 8. And the reason why I'm giving it an 8 is because there's certain aromas that I'm looking for in an IPA, especially like these hazy New England style, which I guess you would probably put this in that category,
Yeah.
even though it's, I guess, like a hybrid funky, whatever you want to call it. But the thing is I'm always looking for those hop aromas. I'm getting the sweet and tropical right off the nose, but I'm getting other things too. I'm getting the pepper, you know, aroma, which to me, I mean, I can't remember the last time I got pepper off the nose itself, which is really cool. And then on top of that, you're getting, just now that, especially now that it's warmed up a little bit, you're getting a lot more of that Brett Funk off it. So yeah, I gotta give it an 8. I mean, it's unique, and you guys know me, like, you could be a solid IPA and I'll give you a high score, but if you're a solid IPA and you have something else to bring to the table and you've successfully executed it, I'm gonna give you an 8 for sure. What about flavor, Luke?
I'm going to go 8.5. I really like it.
How would you describe? I mean, I know we already
just
talked
that
about
just that unique play between the hops and the Brett is lovely.
Well, surprisingly enough, I'm actually gonna score 1 higher than you again.
Alright.
I'm going with a 9. Well, not okay, so half a point
Half a
higher.
point, yeah.
Half a point higher. I'm going with a 9, and it's for the same reason I scored the aroma. I mean, for me, you guys know I'm not a huge sour fan. I'm not a huge funky fan.
Yeah.
Yet, apparently, everyone's trying to convert me, I swear. Oh, God. Hell will freeze over the day I do a review on sours, and all I talk about is how amazing they are. I swear to God.
Fast forward.
All right, well, whatever. So this beer in particular, the reason why I really like it is the funky isn't funky. Like, I'm not getting that vinegar, garlic, onion. It's really using whatever kind of funk comes out of it to neutralize, I guess is the word of the day, to neutralize a lot of the, you know, powerful hop and malt flavors. And it just, when they collide, it creates this beautiful balance. And it's exciting, it's complex, it's diverse. You know, I'm getting that pepperness, that peppery kind of flavor in there too. I mean, it's really just unique and enjoyable. And I sit there and I think, you know, if I had a friend that was a fan of, you know, funky beers, and I had a friend who was a fan of IPAs, and they're arguing back and forth, this would be the beer I would want to give them and say, how about you guys both try this and tell me what you think? Because to me, it's like, you know, a farmhouse ale and an IPA had a baby, and they made this, and it's fantastic. So, with that said, I'll go into whether or not I would buy it again. I would definitely buy this beer again for the reason I just explained, and I would definitely just want to drink it for myself. I mean, this is a good casual drinking beer. I mean, you want something that you're just kicking back, relaxing, and you don't want to blast out your palate. The Brett in here just completely neutralizes the hops. You don't feel like you have that, you know, that resinous, you know, feeling on your tongue afterwards. You're not getting the bitterness just lingering around, not disappearing. Very, very clean finish. Very good. What about you, Luke?
Absolutely, I'd love to buy some of this. I wish that I had, actually. I didn't even realize that it was on sale. It's really, really fruity and lovely. So, yeah, good job, Gunwhale.
Yeah, good job, guys. I mean, to me, trying this can tells me that I've been putting off visiting your brewery for way too long. I promise you, we're coming for you. I think fall, winter is a beautiful time to come visit you guys. I'll be there ready to go fishing, so look out. With that said, it's going to be the end of the episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below if there's a beer you'd like to see us try next. If you live out of town and there's a beer that I can't get my hands on, please send it to me. Just shoot me an email. That information's down in the description as well. And until then, we'll see you next time on Let's Have Some Beer.